He's back. He's back. Voldemort's back. Okay, not quite Voldemort, but Wenzel is back. How are you doing today?
Thank you.
Great start.
This is my prize for coming back. This is the hamburger. No, I'm doing well, thanks, guys. I missed you guys so much last week. From all the way down in the south coast. If you guys want to know.
Yeah, having the time of your life in the sunshine. But sure, you missed us.
I did.
It's so sweet.
You
It's
should.
so sweet.
You should see the. So if you guys remember back in the day, you used to take like wood glue or Bostik and you'd put it on like your hand, and
Yeah.
then you'd peel off the sheets.
Yes.
Right.
That was my legs. It wasn't on the holiday. It was in December when I went fishing with the bully. I got so sunburnt. Like I've never put lotion on my legs. Never ever.
I don't think you've ever put lotion on full stop.
Yes, except for my face because I'm old now. But then I thought my legs would be fine, but they weren't, and they got like proper Kentucky Fried, and they peeled while on holiday. The little pool at the B&B, the Air B&B, was like overly chlorinated.
Mm-hmm.
So all the sunburnt skin just went,
Oh no.
and it came off in like, I'll try to get the video, like in
Sheets.
in like proper leg size sheets, not like the little peel, you know, like you rub your shoulders a little bit, like a little bit comes off.
Yeah.
Sheets of skin were being
Did you not get?
peeled off.
Did you? Oh, so you at least got the satisfaction of peeling it off, though.
Well, no, I sat there. I was being
Oh.
peeled
Oh.
like a banana. It was just somewhat pleasant.
having-
Though.
Your banana was being peeled.
My 2 bananas were being peeled,
Yeah, 2 bananas were
and
being
my
peeled.
peel was being left alone.
Jason, just read the chat there really quickly. Vince, how long were you there for?
I was there for 7 days. We went on the Friday and we came back on the Friday. So I think that's 7 days.
Thanks, we lost all our viewers now. 7 days, okay. Well, was that expensive?
I didn't pay for it.
Oh, okay.
I paid for food. We didn't pay for the accommodation.
Okay, but you would have had to eat either way, so.
I mean, yeah, we would have, but
Right.
Was it good though?
it was good. The weather was good for maybe 3 days. Otherwise, the wind was pumping for the majority of the time. So we had like 2 days where it was calm. We had a hectic rain. It was quite like a Airbnb. It's kind of up on the hill a little bit, so a little bit far from the beach. We were in Pennington, so not quite Baisley, but just short of Baisley. And really lovely place. It was right next to a river. There's quite a few down the south coast, but when we arrived, it wasn't breached. It was just a sand, like a sandbank and a little lagoon. Then after 2 days of absolutely hectic rain and wind, it breached. And then it wasn't so lucky to swim right by us anymore, because it was all just that estuarine backlog coming out, so the water turned into milkshake, at least right in front of us. So then we had to take
It's
a
like
drive.
David Attenborough.
It was delightful. I did try fish, because you guys don't love my fishing. And
Did you catch anything?
I caught a very colourful wrasse. Let me pull it up quick on my phone.
Oh, Terence, can we please do a segment next week where we play a nature video with just like nature, and Wenzel can like commentate on it, like
Richard
David Attenborough. Not Richard Attenborough.
Richard Attenborough.
No.
Is there even such a person?
And you live in the UK.
Yeah,
That's
shut up. But no, but
Shut up,
listen to
just
my
shut
idea.
up,
Listen to
shut
my idea. And then he can, because he's got that voice. He just has it for nature. I think. Yeah, look at that. You see? Can you imagine Vince like just being
That's
a
what I
narrator
caught.
for fish?
Yes, I can.
Like it can be Our World 3.0, and it's going to be Wenzel that just speaks about everything.
You know what? Give me the job right now. I'll do it. But yeah, so that's what I caught. One little wrasse. Wasn't targeting it. It just bit the damn lure. But the frustrating thing was, so that was on the one calm day where I could actually fish in the ocean. The other day we went in the afternoon, and Fishing. So now, the first day when I caught that, the river hadn't breached. So it was still just an estuary by itself. And the water was crystal clean, pristine. Then we went the second day when the river breached. Well, it was the second day that the river had been breached. So it created the current made the water like kind of two-tone. So it's like a brown streak on your underwear. And a clean streak on the outside, which is usually very good for fishing.
It's usually just good, full stop.
Me and my brother-in-law didn't catch anything. No dingleberries for us. And then some old bully, I'm pretty sure local, with his two Scotties, just walking down the beach, throwing a lure. We were throwing lures and bait like sardines. And he comes 20 meters from us, throws literally 2 casts, boom, hooks like a meter long cob. And we were like, we'd been there for 3 hours already and caught nothing. And this bully came, 2 casts, and showed us what was what, and then walked away. And we just sat there like,
You're an amateur,
are we dumb?
Yeah, you need to up your game, Vince. Were you doing it right?
I was throwing the same thing he was throwing.
No, I think you were throwing it wrong.
Maybe, probably, who knows? Only the fish know. We'll have to get the fish and interview it.
Yeah.
The fish could have smelled you. That was probably the problem.
I smelled like sardine. I thought they liked sardine.
Maybe that's why. Maybe you didn't smell like Wenzel.
I need to smell like clams, maybe,
Yeah.
or some mussels. There were
Clams? You're talking about clams?
Clams.
You want to smell like clams?
Yeah. It's always good to smell like clams.
Yeah.
But on the beach, there were a lot of crays as well, or like the shells of crays. So maybe that was what they were after.
Aren't crayfish like really expensive?
Oh yeah, but these were natural on the rocks. They're just there naturally.
What, the crays?
The crays.
So it's just like free money on rocks.
Well, I mean, you got to swim for it, but pretty much, yeah.
So why aren't you swimming for it?
Who's he going to sell it to?
I don't know.
Just eat it. No
Why?
shame. That's the
If it's
locals'
money.
job. They sell it for you. If you drive down the highway, what is it? The R.
So you can sell it to the
something.
locals, and then they can sell it.
Vince, we don't need to know the name of the road.
Anyway, main road down to the south coast.
That one. You know that main
one.
road.
The main road.
What's
all
it
along
called?
the road. It's the N2. Well, that's the highway. The other one's
I
the R
haven't heard a
something.
road named the N in ages.
Really?
Don't you have the M something in the
M
M for
for
mummy?
major. Yeah. Mummy for mummy.
Yeah, for mummy.
I've got the N4 that runs next to me here.
Yeah, I've got the M1 right next to me.
But yeah, so
now,
all along
now
the
we
way,
know where Jason lives.
Yeah.
all along the M1.
Yeah, just on the road that stretches from like Manchester all the way down to London. Somewhere there.
I wish I knew where those two places were.
North and south, right?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Basically, like, you got Joburg to Durban.
Same
What's
idea.
that? N3.
N3.
That's the N3. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that basically.
Okay.
Just a Mursa road from one place to another place.
Yeah. Yeah, but Vince, it sounds like you had a really good time.
Nah, it was a really good time. Nice and chilled. Good to be, as much as it wasn't like a far away holiday, because I think sometimes people get distracted, or a lot of people don't feel like it's a real holiday if you don't leave the province. Some people think it's just a day trip, because it was. I mean, it was only 45 hours, so it wasn't far.
How's that a day trip? You were gone for a week.
Yes, but the distance, the location wasn't far. So like to get to the Airbnb was only like a 35, 40-minute drive.
Yeah, you just said 45 hours.
Did I say 45 hours?
Yeah,
No, he didn't.
he did. Oh my word! I'm gonna catch both of you on this on this rollback. Yes, he said it was only around 45 hours.
Okay, if he said 45 hours, I'll put it in right here.
Just a day trip, because it was. I mean, it was only 45 hours. 45 hours. And then
Okay,
you can
we'll
put
never
like a some weird emoji over my face, like a poopy little emoji, like ew.
Yeah, because he messed up.
He can't tell the
Right.
But
time.
he did it. He did it positively. He messed up positively though,
Yeah.
because that's what we're all about. Just positivity,
Jason?
no negativity on this.
No, I truly agree with you. Jason,
Yeah.
what is your positive story for this week? Interesting.
Yeah,
Silence.
there's nothing really.
So for the viewers at home, we discussed being more positive, as you know from our last video, and we've all been tasked with bringing a positive topic. Thankfully, Wenzel's brought 2 topics this week, but Jason has brought how many?
Nothing positive happening in the UK at the moment. Everything's just a bit.
sport related. You're the sports guy on this channel.
Well, United did well over the weekend, but you guys hate speaking about football, so I'd never ever bring
No.
football.
Just
Yes.
United.
We're
Just
United colours,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Kind
Just
of.
United.
If you ignore
Yeah.
the grey. I've got
You
red
ignore the
on.
grey, but can never talk football with you guys because you just don't like it. And then Terence, you think England's the worst cricket team ever
Well,
to exist,
Well, no, they just haven't had
and
any
you
good
and you,
players.
and you just don't like Joe Root.
I love Joe Root.
You love Joe Root.
I just don't think he's the best.
So that's where I
people
segue
are-
into Joe Root doing fantastically in the SA20, if anyone's been watching that.
Oh,
No,
man's just segueing everywhere.
I take that to a no.
Okay.
Terence,
No,
you better be careful. Your job as host is going to disappear soon.
that's the plan. I'll just be an editor. Vince will tell me about the SA20.
So, for those of you that don't know, and I don't know if you two guys have been following much SA cricket or stuff that's
No.
going on.
No.
So, I think it was last year.
They don't air it in the UK.
Really?
Because we're number 1 in the world, so they're very spiteful in the UK.
They're spiteful, yeah.
Because like half
I
the
mean-
English team is playing in the SA20. Chris Wokes is down there,
no-
Joe Root's
No
down there.
broadcast, yeah.
Okay, so in essence, the SA20 is, if you remember a while ago when there was all the drama happening in India, the RPL came to South Africa for a bit. I think it was for 1 season. So I think because all the owners and stuff enjoyed it so much, they've now created an RPL in South Africa. So there's 6 teams, all backed by the RPL franchises. So like
Only 6 teams.
yeah, only 6 teams.
So,
So
well, I suppose it's the first season, eh?
second season.
Oh,
No. Third season.
No, it's been longer
It's
than
the
that.
third
Must
season
be-
because the
must be third.
Sunrisers have won it twice in a row, and they got absolutely pummeled in their first 2 matches this season. So it's interesting. But yeah, so it's RPL. So like the Sunrisers Hyderabad are the Sunrisers Eastern Cape, and that sort of idea. So it's the same names. So instead of the Mumbai Indians, it's no wait.
Durban Indians.
No.
Cancelled.
Instead of the Shena
They got a
Super
wide pool
Kings.
to go from.
Yeah. Funny enough, there
So
aren't
who-
actually many Indian players. So it's mostly South African players with a few players. But it's interesting how some teams have got like a lot of one nationality. So like one team has a lot of English players as their foreign players. One team has a couple Afghani players as their foreign players. Trent Bolt is like, I know there's 2 New Zealanders that I've seen, Trent Bolt and Kane Williamson, also playing. So you know, there's some big international stars. There's no Australians. I think Australia's got the Big Bash on at the moment, so I think that's why none of them.
And they
Over
just
this
finished
way.
with India, the test.
Yeah, and then just finished the Test series with India, so that's why there's no Australians, I think. But yeah, a lot of English. But yeah, it's been really exciting at the moment because a lot of the games have been really close. There was a game in Durban where the Durban Super Giants, who were they playing? I think it was Mumbai. Or no, not Mumbai, but their other name. their South African name. But the one team posted, I think, 210, and the other team posted 206 with needing 4 runs to win off the last ball. And the bowler Naveen, I think he's one of the Afghan younger stars that's coming up. Bowled a fantastic final over. Dot ball, he only gave away a single off the last ball. And they won the game. So I was like, shit, this is cool to watch some tight 2020s for once. Because I think we went through a patch last year where a lot of the games were just so one-sided. It was incredibly boring. Where one team scores 200, the other team's bowled out for 80. So far this season, been
doesn't make for good watching. Are there any like breakthrough talents South African wise?
Yes, yeah. So there was a little in the very first match against Sunrisers, the reigning 2-time champs. There was a player, a local South African player. Again, I haven't actually been watching much of the local cricket, but now with this, decided to get back into it, and he took a forfer, and he scored a quick fire 50 or a quick fire 40 to help post the team's run rate up. And I was like, shit, I've never heard of this kid. But then it's also kind of surreal seeing a lot of the guys doing well that are from our age group that I played a lot of cricket personally with through either club, varsity, and that sort of thing. So Sinuran Munsami, he's doing quite well. Ethan Bosch, one of the guys, Andile Pethaquayo.
There's Dupavilon playing.
Dupavilon's playing as well.
Yeah.
He's also doing quite nicely.
Whatever happened to Calvin Savage?
Injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots
what about
from throwing?
What's his name? Sachin.
Sachin Reddy.
I
don't think he ever made it, did he? I think
he
he went to varsity and he kind of stopped, wasn't it? He just focused on career more than cricket.
Yeah, his bowling, because his attraction was being an all-rounder, at least through school. And then when he got older, I don't know if it was the strength from becoming more of a batter that his bowling came a bit loose. Also, a couple injuries didn't help him out, but also played through varsity with him, so that was also quite cool. Well, played through school, then played in varsity with him, so that was quite nice. But so it's one of those surreal feelings where I'm sitting here like, oh shit, I'm just here watching all the guys that I played with.
Yeah, if you took it seriously.
What about Jason Oakes and that?
So Jason is in the UK. He's actually about to get married. But he was literally in SA this week to redo his driver's license because it was expiring. And also the passport and ID because the SA is phasing out the ID, green ID books.
Yeah.
So you have to now have the smart card. So at the end of this year, supposedly, the book is invalid.
Oh.
Apparently.
Wow.
So you have to have the smart card now.
I still remember my South African ID number.
Yeah, same.
The amount of times I had to put it into things, I still remember it.
Dude, I only learned my ID when I was in ComServe in like 2021. I'd never known it before that.
Still know it.
That's shocking. That is shocking. So, Vance, do you think if you took it seriously, you could have been there? If you didn't focus on hockey so much?
I think that's one of those contentious things. Maybe, maybe not. Because a lot of the people I played with...
Why does your brother not play?
Just doesn't bowl fast enough.
What's he clocking at the minute?
I think his effort balls are getting to like that 135.
That's what Jason bowled in high school.
No, wait, mate, I wasn't even cracking 100.
But yeah, so he's been playing though. So he's still playing, but now for Crusaders, you know, the biggest cricket club in KZN. And I mean, they're
still winning everything.
Still winning everything. I think they won the
have you seen
50
their
over
players?
club champs nationally. And then they recently, well, I say recently, last year, towards the end of the year, they did the T20 club champs as well. But they didn't do quite as well then. But yeah, no, it's a star-studded team, that. But he did win at the T21, he did win the best bowler.
Oh, that's good. Terence, when we were playing UKZN thirds or whatever it was, didn't we play like Crusader 8th and still get thumped?
No.
Or Crusader 5ths? Was it 5ths? Crusader 5ths?
Are you out of your mind?
No, okay.
Seconds played seconds.
Yeah, but then
and they scored 500.
No,
No,
we
but
almost won. I took 5 wickets against
No, that
them.
was the seconds. But no, who was it?
No, it was the seconds. The one game for the seconds, a bunch of players didn't rock up. So then they pulled in a couple of the thirds players, and Crusaders scored 500 runs.
I didn't play that game.
No, yeah, you didn't play that game. Like almost none of the actual seconds players played. And then, but Crusaders had, because they have so much depth, you know, their top 4 batters in the firsts and the seconds are like interchangeable. So one of the guys that usually plays firsts missed like 2 weeks of trainings, so then played seconds and then scored 200 off like 70 balls or something stupid like that. And he also got dropped like 4 times because some of the thirds guys don't actually know how to play sports, but they were just there.
But Jason, I think you're thinking of
Am I
high
thinking-
school when we used to play, like our fifth side would play against
like seconds or thirds.
Clues first.
Yeah. No, I know that, but
Definitely wasn't Crusaders. Well, the games I played against Crusaders
could it
were
have been
the
hockey?
seconds.
Could it have been hockey?
Yes, we lost 200-0 to Crusaders.
No, man. Well, the way you guys played sometimes, I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro, I couldn't believe how unfit I was when I got back on that hockey field. Oh
Mate,
my word!
it was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Like
It
my
was
whole
really bad.
my whole face got pins and needles the first time I ran. I was like, "What is going on?"
When
I
the
was
shit
dead.
did you guys play hockey?
When I was
We played UKZN.
Oh,
He was
yes,
coach.
yes.
when I was coaching.
Well, Shaman was still coaching
Yeah, the
ones.
first.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's a long time ago, dude. Oh
I
my
know,
word.
man.
Holy moly.
You missed out on some good hockey in high school, Pencil.
Yeah, you did.
You were too good.
We were rocking thirds, mate. 16 season thirds. We were rocking it. Oh,
And we were winning a lot.
Callum Henshaw cracking the goals.
Keshaw, what?
Callum.
No. What was it? What's his name?
I don't know. Say it.
The
and we'll
Indian
know.
guy. The Indian guy.
Keshav? No.
Keshav.
Keshav.
No, it's not Keshav.
No, not Keshav.
There was no
Keshav
Keshav. There was no
What was his
Keshav.
name?
The lefty. It was
Yes.
Keshav. It
The
was
skinny
Keshav.
guy.
Yeah, Keshav. It was a yellow stick, wasn't it? It was Keshav.
He played first cricket.
No,
He's a good batsman.
No, it wasn't Keshav then. He was like 6th cricket.
No, that
He hung out with Sasha Reddy.
yes, no, it's I forget his name. But yes, he was left-handed batter, but he always played seconds. Him and the first team coach. Well, he didn't like the first team coach because
Yeah.
Oh
wasn't
no,
strong.
what is
Anyway.
his name?
Yeah. Hopefully he's not watching. Anyway, we had some good games. We ran around the other teams. It was actually a lot of fun, which I know you couldn't do in first because you played against other good players.
I won't lie, I was a little bit sour in matric. I was the only player in the whole starting 11 to not make a KZN team. And that year there were 3 KZN teams.
Oh, I remember
there was
that.
an A, B,
That
and a
was-
C. And I didn't make a single team. I was upset. Yo.
Well, no, was that position or?
When did you captain the side, Vince?
Yes, I was the captain. And I still didn't make a team.
Yeah, but politics, mate. Politics. Mate,
I was playing club first team and I was the first team captain.
you've had it so rough for
Pencils.
selections.
Sports, yeah.
Like you've got Harry Maguire mentality, mate. Like you've got proper Harry Maguire, like just in there for the team, absolute crack of a man, and then just
I don't get the
Yeah.
nod. Sit on the
Honestly.
bench. I mean, I can't complain about my cricketing one because in matric, the one that took my spot as a spin bowler is
But
now
you can go further
currently
back.
captaining the Dolphins.
But you
you
got
can
back
go-
into the first team though. Like you were in out and then you,
No,
you
I
did
mean
get back in.
for Coke Week.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Coke Week.
But
What
also,
was the
Pencil,
cricket
you can
for?
go further back than that. Your indoor cricket
This
selection
is what
for
I was
South
saying.
Africa.
Indoor cricket. Indoor cricket.
I know he's definitely not watching, but Chandler, you little shit. Just because your dad was the coach.
Oh, but if you're going to Australia,
It was
of
like-
course you're taking your kid.
2 age groups down from us.
Did he play a game, Jason?
Yeah,
You were there, Mr. Captain.
Yeah, he did. I wasn't captain of that team. That was Jared James.
Oh. I love how we're just dropping full names on this episode.
If you're watching,
100%,
please
mate.
like and subscribe.
Yeah, he was okay. He didn't. I don't think he played the final. But he was. Yeah, he was there. He played a few games. I think we all played at least 50% of the games.
Okay.
The full team all played like at least 50% of the game. I can't remember who was the actual 8 in the final.
My
Anyway,
brother.
digress. Yeah, I can't remember if I batted with Cam in the final. I think I batted with Cam in the final.
I don't remember. I just remember the shirts you guys came
Going in
back
third.
with were like
Yeah,
such
like-
nice quality,
Oh,
cool
mate.
designs. I'm pretty sure they're in
Oh.
a cupboard somewhere back home. If I
we
go back.
flashed like I think us and the under 16s when we went. That was like the first ever going abroad sort of thing. So when we came
for
back,
the kids, for the kids.
for the kids. So when we came back with the shirts, it was like those shirts are like royalty. I still remember I had Queensland. I had.
I remember you still wearing that in 2020.
Mate, I wore those. I wore those until they were ripping apart. But the best one that I had, I think, was the New South Wales Blues, because it had the popped collar. It was like, it wasn't very very thick material, but it was like that. It was so, those kits.
Was that the blue, white, and yellow?
Kind of. It was like it was.
Well, I
the
say
baby,
yellow, like a golden color.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. There's still photos. Like if we go through our indoor photos, we'll definitely find all of them. But
yeah. I
There
think
was
I
that,
was wearing
there
all
was
my
the-
brother's ones as well.
there was a
I was like,
there was
I
a
was
Queen,
almost there.
the Queensland's one, the Queensland ones.
The Queensland one was the white and the maroon.
Yeah, maroon.
Maroon.
Yes,
yes,
that was
maroon.
nice. They were all nice.
Western Australia is the one that we played in the final. They were yellow. I can't remember if I got one of them. They were a bit boring, so I don't think I got one of those ones. Then I got some purple one, which was like weird, because we all took over like 6 or 7 shirts because we knew that they were going to be bangers over there. So when we went over, like I think I came back with 2 South African ones, and then I changed 5. I can't remember the rest. They obviously weren't so great, but I know there was a purple one. There was the Queensland like maroon one. There was a New South Wales one. Don't remember the other 2.
Why is it always that, like, the best team has the worst kit?
Because they're not focused on a kit, you see. They put their time and effort into the performance.
Man,
And then
Western-
we beat
yeah.
them. And
Yeah.
then we beat them, yeah.
And then the World Cup 2 years later, with like the England shirt, the Australian shirt, that pissed me off though. Like the World Cup and there was 3 teams. Like, get in. So you played each other 3 times. It's so stupid, honestly.
3 times each.
No, so we took 2 teams. Australia took 1 team, and England took 1 team. So we played our B side twice. We played England twice. We played Australia twice. So we had 6 pool games. Then it was 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3 in the semis. So then we played. So Australia played our Bs because they came last. We played England in the semi, so that was game 7, and then we played Australia in the final for game 8. So we played 8 games in total, but 2 of those were versus our B team. 3 of them were versus England, and 3 of them were against Australia. So it was like a bit pointless.
But by the last game, you would know exactly how every other player plays.
Well, we thought we did, but we still got battered by Australia. Like playing against England and our B team, that was easy. That was really easy. But then Australia hammered us all 3 times.
Do you remember when we played Central Gauteng in under 13 and we had beaten everyone and we had the massive heads on our shoulders going to play Central and they all bowled spin
Yeah.
and we got negative, I think. What was the final score?
We didn't get negative.
Nah, me and
We didn't get
Because I batted
negative.
with Hrobler I batted with Daniel that game.
Yeah, you lost it for us.
We
You
were
were
like,
in the
you-
we were the highest
you-
skin.
You
No.
and Daniel
We were the
lost
highest
that game.
skin.
no.
But in your defense, Wenzel,
Oh, we were the,
In, I think
we the
in the
lowest.
I think it was in the final you did well.
Oh yes, the
I
second
think-
because we played them in the
Yes.
final. Yes,
Yes.
yes, no, you're right. Yes, the first time we played it was bad, and then
yes,
The
remember
second time-
because I believe it was everyone was told to stand back in their crease.
Yes,
But-
and Daniel.
Yeah, you guys just hit the back net every single time. You, Javier, Byron, just back nets. But in your defense, Wenzel, I played the first game. I didn't play the second game against them. So maybe I'm to blame.
they're like, we can't play another spinner. They know how to play spin. That's all ball seam.
Good times, good times.
Good times. Speaking of good news, just a quick one here. So there's been announcements of a ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah, but it hasn't been voted on yet, but it has been brought to attention. So the only person holding it up at the moment who's going to make his decision is Netanyahu, unfortunately.
Which is tomorrow morning, isn't it?
I thought it was Sunday.
Or was it? I think Friday they cast their. I was reading.
Oh yes, Friday they
Fri-
cast their vote. Sunday,
Which is,
it's,
sorry, not tomorrow, which is Friday, and then Sundays the decision gets announced or something like that, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. So
I don't know. Is
That's
it a 60-day ceasefire? Is it a 90-day? Is it just a ceasefire until somebody breaks the ceasefire?
I think it's that. Yeah, I think there's no. I think it's open ended.
Because Israel have currently broken the ceasefire between them and Lebanon.
Yeah.
It's
So
just entertainment.
well, let's look at the positives. For world peace, which what we're all about. It's a step forward in the right direction. Depending on what happens after that. And a lot of people are saying Donald Trump has a lot to do with it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah. The fuck?
Here we go.
Has he
He's not
only-
even in office yet, so he can't do anything.
That's how much of a threat he is.
have-
Oh god.
Okay, no, you're on good news. I'm not going to talk about what's the other thing
Yeah.
now. The-
Yeah, only good news.
Yeah, we've
the only,
spoken
actually, no,
about
it. It is good news because I don't think he's going to get the position. The guy that's in line, or that Trump's put forward to be the new Secretary of Defense,
Oh yes, I saw that.
he has been his. It's not a trial, but his induction, or where he sits in front of the panel and they all review his eligibility.
It's a Congress hearing, I believe.
Oh, okay, well,
He sits in front of the
Congress.
Congress or senators of something, and they basically just grill him to see if he's fit for the position, and he's not.
He is not.
He said one of his statements was, "I'll stop drinking alcohol when I get the position."
Dude, and the
then they
quotes
asked him,
take
"Are you
from his
drunk?"
Books.
Yeah, are you drunk right now? I can't answer that. So
And then he had a
yeah.
kid with a woman, and then cheated on her 2 months later. And and the stuff he says in all his books is so crazy. Then there's supposed rumor. Okay, now this is probably one of the news channels' rumor mills, but suppose you got white supremacy tattoos on him. It is madness. And then in the military, obviously America's, military's their biggest thing, really. Well, popularity wise. But in rank, he is supposed, so you get 01 to 010. 10 being you got all the power.
Top brass.
Top brass, yeah. He's only 04. So he's a
Not even
guppy.
50%. He failed.
He's a guppy.
And
now
how
he's
do you
gonna be
level
this-
up? How do you level up? Is it you have to pass a certain training course? You have to do a certain
so
exam. What do you have to do?
It's about training. It's about exam. It's about experience. You can be a high-ranking official without ever leaving the US, but then that's again with the training, you're instructing, your running of departments, and the efficiency and effectiveness of those performances all lead up to your climbing the chain of command. But yeah, he's like low rank, relatively speaking, for suddenly being the Secretary of Defense. But
How did he get the
because he's
put forward?
Trump's
Trump.
buddy. Purely
because
because
it's
he's
Trump.
Trump's buddy.
Trump put him forward.
But
But I don't know if we can judge, and I say we as South Africa because our Minister of Defense is not much better. There's also someone with, the
There's also
previous one.
nepotism.
Are any of our ministers good?
Well,
Or your ministers.
yeah, I was going to say,
yeah, the
Our ministers aren't good.
Minister of Sport.
Oh, Becky, after being, so he seems to be doing some good. So that's at least some good news on the SA side. But I think it's not the current in charge of our military. It's the previous one. But it was a lady, and she literally had zero military background. Like she wasn't even in the army.
Yeah, isn't that Zuma's wife?
No, it wasn't his wife. It was, but it's someone's wife's cousin's auntie who was in the struggle, and now
It
we
was
cancelled
nepotism.
after saying that. It's nepotism, but that's our whole
Okay.
government. It's all just
Fence
Okay.
was-
And Vensel's found a way to make our podcast negative again.
Unbelievable.
No, it's positive because she's not there anymore.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think.
I'll give it.
Don't fact
I'm
check
going to say
that.
something crazy. I'm going to say
Uh-oh.
something crazy.
Do it.
Delta Force is better than Call of Duty.
What's Delta Force?
Get a laugh, Jason.
Okay, but Vensel, what do you think of that take?
I am enjoying it.
Thank you.
But the way Call of Duty's going, though, I think any first-person shooter is better than it. I mean, when you got Snoop Dogg, Dua Lipa, and Wiz Khalifa shooting guns.
And
Okay,
who's the
so
who's the
can
one
I
with the
give
big
you
butt?
Nicki
And
Minaj?
there's
Nicki Minaj,
as
then,
well.
you know, their Call of Duty's target audience has changed.
Is Dua Lipa in Warzone?
I have no idea.
Probably.
I think she was one of the people.
Because I
but
know you can
don't
play as all of the boys' characters. You can play as
Not all.
Nicki
all the
Minaj.
main ones. You can be Noir. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
be Homelander.
Noir, A-Train.
A
You can't be
Train.
Homelander.
What's
Yes,
the
you can.
sun? Is this Call of Duty or is this Delta
Call
Force?
of Duty. Call
Call of Duty.
You can be Homelander.
You
It was a
couldn't,
limited.
Yeah, but it's not the latest Call of Duty.
Starfire,
Starfire.
and
No, that's it.
that chick with the red hair.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yes, Check with the red hair.
That's because they did the promo with when season 4 came out. I think
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, and now it's Squid Games.
Yeah, now it's Squid Games.
Yeah, I've unlocked all the Squid
Call
Games
of
things.
Duty's
So.
defense, though, Squid Games Warzone is actually fun.
I agree with that, but can I
Compared to
speak
normal
on
Warzone.
Delta Force? So, Jason, did you ever play Black Hawk Down on PS2? Or was it PS3?
PS2.
It was an old game, but it's basically the movie Black Hawk Down.
No,
Okay, so Delta Force is essentially it's that, but it's modern, right? But the different styles of gaming, the one is warfare, which is like Warzone, except here's the nice thing, is that 50 players on one side and 50 players on the other side. And you essentially got to gain ground on the other team. And you can respawn and stuff as well. So it's kind of unlimited with your deaths. The cool thing is, especially what I experienced yesterday during a game, is like there's a tunnel between a mountain, and you have 20 of your guys on this side and 20 on the other side. Everyone's just throwing smoke grenades in the tunnel. They got their light machine guns and they're just opening fire into the tunnel, hoping to get kills. And then if you do run down the tunnel and get killed, someone can either revive you, but it's most likely they're going to get killed while doing it. So I'm enjoying it because it's less lonely, because in Warzone, Call of Duty, it's you on the other side of the map to your 3 teammates against 90 other people. Whereas here, it's you and your team of people who you don't know, but you're fighting for the same objective. They've got your back, you've got their back, against another team who's trying to stop you from getting to that objective.
see, this is where you need to split the collective of Call of Duty, where you need to say it's Delta Force versus Warzone. Because if you've got Call of Duty, you've got game modes in there where you've got a 50 versus 50, or you've got like a 30 versus 30, and you've got these like objectives sort of thing.
What game is that?
No, Call of Duty. It's multiplayer, just a multiplayer.
See,
So it's
but-
called Ground War.
10v10.
It's
But
called
that's 10v10.
no, it's called Ground War, and it's 50 versus 50.
But you got to buy that though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's where
Delta
you
Force is
but
free.
yeah, so you've got to say the free version. So you've got Delta Force, which is free, and you've got Warzone, which is free. So if you're gonna say that's better than Warzone,
I'll say Warzone then.
yeah,
Call of Duty Warzone.
because Call of Duty, if you buy the game, if you go on Xbox, you get them all free. By the way, just saying. But at least you've got like Ground War, which is 50 versus 50, and then you've got these other types of game modes where it's not 50 versus 50 versus 30 versus 30, and you've got your objectives, and you've got to then clear a certain zone before you can move on to the next objective. And
I think Warfare is pretty much the same. Vincel, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong.
I've never once seen a Call of Duty content creator play any of those game modes.
no, they won't.
Never once.
Well,
have
they
I
won't.
seen it. It is
They
only
won't,
ever
because-
Warzone or your standard search and destroy
Yeah,
or team deathmatch.
yeah.
I've never seen any of those other game modes played.
Because they
where
won't.
with-
Because it's not as
You don't get clips.
content wise. It's not. It's not clippable.
I don't
Because
know.
you
Delta
don't.
Force, everything is clippable. It is wild. There are people ramping trucks over hills, landing on enemies, and absolutely destroying the objective because they just kill all the people that were in the objective with the RV until someone
And
destroys
they've learned
it.
how to, and it didn't take very long, but they've learned how to barrel roll a helicopter. A lot of people were like trying, and all it does is go to the side. But then I've seen a clip of someone actually barrel rolling over the building and then shooting someone on the other side, which
It is. I'm enjoying it a lot. I like as well that there's not so many. There's quite a few guns, but it's not stupid. Where for me, Call of Duty Warzone.
you
They
unlock
are-
more, by the way.
No,
Like
I
you-
know, but
Like no, like I'm saying, they're not visible. Like in
No, but
Warfare,
it's-
if you go and play, if you play operations,
yes, operations.
you'll be able to see all the guns.
Yeah, but it's still not as many as Call of Duty Warzone.
No.
There are
No, it's
far too many guns in Call of Duty Warzone, and there's far too many attachments that do nothing.
Is it
Where-
available crossplay with like Xbox and PlayStation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's and
Um,
I like the short time to kill, but then that is similar to Call of Duty's paid version, where your standard search and destroy team deathmatch, the time to kill is very quick. There's no plates and that sort of thing where Delta Force is like that.
yeah. So like with a sniper, it's pretty easy to get someone.
That's
down for a
my
shot.
only gripe with Delta Force is that
Yeah.
to me those high caliber snipers should be, because it's such a short time to kill. One shot to the chest and head should be like a one shot. Obviously headshot is a one shot, but if you don't get the headshot, it's not a one shot, it's a two shot. Whether
This
it's
is
the
what grinds
hand,
my gears.
the chest, the legs, it should be chest and head with the sniper, one shot, one shot dead.
If
In
I
my
had to give
opinion.
you my gripe with Delta Force, is that the running is too slow.
Yeah, but is it realistic running? See, this is where
Yes, it is.
Yes, but
this
it's
is where-
annoying because you can't slide. Only the one,
Yes.
because in Delta Force there's different classes,
Characters,
with
yeah.
different perks. So like if you
Jason,
want
we're talking to you. Yeah.
This and
Yeah,
that.
but I'm trying to find if I can get Delta Force on Xbox.
You can, and it's also very small compared to Warzone.
yeah, it's only like a 63 gig download.
Yeah, I wish you could slide. I wish you could
You
run
can
faster
slide
as well.
if you're the assault character.
Yes. No, I like to play the healer.
Wow, submachine guns.
Go.
I play.
Okay,
I
no,
like
she's a
this.
female. I've unlocked the female version. So,
I like playing the recon just because I like sniping.
sniping. So what you can do, and I don't know if you know this, is when you in game, you build. You can build 6 loadouts for each character.
Yeah.
And in game, you can select the different loadouts.
Yeah. So
So if you put a long range assault rifle, for example, put a 6x scope on an assault rifle, you can play the healer and still get people from quite far away.
but then when you get close, that's with the AR, it doesn't work so like
You've
that.
got to commit to your objective, man. There's too many people running up.
That's why I like being the sniper, because then the cover fire from the back.
It is quite fun, except I played one ranked game, which was stupid. I ticked it on by mistake, and I got 3 kills in a 45-minute game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
because
lie,
even
it
if
is
you have a
pretty wild.
sniper, you see a flash across the other side, you're dead. Well, in my case, I was dead.
Yeah,
So-
I don't understand how some of them. So I think it's in the part where you, what do they call it? Where you modify. So not modify, because that's when you put the attachments, but you can calibrate.
Calibrate, yes.
I think it's got to be something with the calibrate, where they just switch their snipers to full bullet velocity. So for all the attachments, you can adjust certain things to make it behave differently, Jason. And similar to in Call of Duty DMZ. If Terrence, you wouldn't have played DMZ, it's kind of a similar idea to Operations, where you go and you loot, you get out. But I haven't played the Delta Forces version yet, so I can't say which is better on that part. But yeah, Delta Force, thoroughly enjoying it. One, because of the different little perks and the different abilities, which I think are quite cool, quite fun, and when used effectively. The only thing I miss from Warzone is the prox chat, because prox chat is cuck fun.
Oh yeah, you can chat to your squad though.
Yeah, but when you can chat to the whole map, it's easier to get
But
everyone
can
to
you-
do the same thing.
Okay, but listen, everyone is in the tunnel on each end. Can you imagine what that would
How
sound like?
much
Chaos.
chaos would that be? Everyone just
So
swearing.
many N words thrown.
Everyone's
Yeah.
shouting. Everyone's clipping everything. Everyone just this, that. Oh look,
Well, I'm sure you can set
your
your to. I'm sure you can set your mark to the whole field. I don't know. When you play operations, your objective is to get as many key cards as possible because they sell for the highest. So next time you play, because Jason, in operations, tell me if this is the same in Call of Duty. You select a loadout with ammo, med kits, everything. You go in, you try and loot this area as much as you can. So you're picking up like circuit boards, flash drives, key cards, those kind of things. If you die, you lose it all. Your gun, everything. It stays on the map. Obviously, if you get extracted, you take it all with you. But now you've got money, right? So the stuff you're looting, you can then sell to buy better guns and better attachments. So if you die, you lose your gun that you've modified and bought all these attachments for, and then it costs you money to buy it back. So I don't know if they do it in Call of
No,
Duty.
it's not the same with those game modes in Call of Duty.
Yeah, DMZ was similar in that you'd fall in, you build a loadout, you fall in, you loot. If you die, you lose it. So it's the same idea, except you don't have to. You could buy and modify guns in the game, but yeah, so it's similar, but not quite the same. Same idea that you got to get in, extract certain things to unlock. You need to extract 10 gold skulls, and then you get a camo for a gun. So it's similar, but not the same.
Okay. Yeah, there's a whole auction process where you have to sell your things in auction. And also you drop in operations, you drop this side, another team drops this side, and then there's bots as well. So you've got to loot, kill the bots, not get killed by the other team, and get extracted.
Yeah, so that's very similar to DMZ. DMZ, when it was new, used to be very mission focused, where people didn't attack each other. It was just you kill the bots, do the missions to get the levels and the camos, you get out. Where now, because it's old and hasn't received updates in like a year, even if it's still open, I don't know if it's even open anymore. They might have closed it, but it just became a player versus player with bots in the background. But DMZ wasn't designed to be that way initially, but it's just become that now. So you get people that live and die for it. You know, the people that the true Call of Duty players where all their camos are gold and they know all the weird loopholes. They still play, and it's annoying. But yeah.
Why? So downloaded Warzone and I got bored because I was terrible and I just kept dying. I downloaded Marvel Rivals, played it a lot, enjoyed all the characters. I got bored. And I wasn't dying a lot. I was getting MVP, so it wasn't like I was bad at it. And I've obviously downloaded Delta Force. I'm not bored of it yet. So, but how are there people that are still playing these old games? Getting to that rank?
Comfort.
You think so?
They know it. They're good at it.
It's their personal achievement, should we say? It's like their feeling of personal achievement. So, I mean, if you think about, some people strive in work, some people strive in other fields. These people, they are more than comfortable with where they are in terms of work or that sort of thing, and this is their comfort. This is where they achieve.
I am the best.
Are you
DMZ
saying I have no
player
ambition?
ever.
What's that?
Are you saying that I have no ambition?
No, because you get bored.
Yeah. But anyway, Jason, definitely download Delta Force.
I'll need to see if I can get it on the Xbox.
Add us Screwdriver. Why have you showing us that?
I'm just seeing if you're paying attention.
No, I wasn't.
Always watching. Even when you're not on.
And then Venzel got bored. Ooh.
Is that a prop from one of your smut books?
Oh, let's not get into that.
A bit of a small one, unless you use that end. Or if it's, I don't know if you guys have Dr. TikTok, where you got like weird medical stuff. But
No.
come Christmas season, it became a trend for all the doctor TikTokers. Like, they're actual medical doctors. But
Yeah.
and they all work on, all the ones that work in emergency rooms in the hospitals. A lot of UK-based ones.
I know where this is going.
We're doing the, if it's not flared, something.
Yeah.
Going through the shops going, I've seen that. Stuck somewhere it shouldn't be.
You see the other ones where they're like, got all the decorations that go on a tree and it's like, no, don't do it.
I have seen that
No,
one.
don't do it. No, don't do it.
And then it was like, if you want. I think there was one. But why do they always get stuck? That's my question.
Because it doesn't have a flared base. So
Over
it gets
ambition.
sucked in there.
Oh, so like a mini cucumber, for example.
Yeah, you lose a grip and it just gets sucked into the vacuum. Just
And can't you just like push it out? Like you do when you go to the bathroom?
You can try, but the body might
So
start
remember,
to think, yeah, you don't want to do
your
that.
small bowel has a peristaltic
Okay,
movement.
tell me.
that
Can you put it in the
squishes-
center of the
Yeah,
screen?
put it in the center of the screen, maybe.
Yeah.
Take your face out, and then there we go.
There we go.
Peristaltic movement where it pushes the stuff.
Makes it even better that the background's completely dark, so it's like actually what is happening.
Okay,
So
wait.
then
So
if
is
it's
that what
too
it
big
does?
and long-
Vincent, I thought it did this. Listen, I thought it did this. Look at me. Can you see?
I'm
No,
not.
look
I
at
thought it
us.
did this. I thought it did that.
That's the same thing, you. bloody
It's
pig
exactly the
bag.
same
I'm
thing. He's just done it with his hands.
No, but see how he's wobbling. I thought it was just once. And then you release. And you push again.
Yes, but
Right.
further in,
Does it ripple when you squeeze? Is that
Yes,
what
it's
you're
like
saying?
it's like when you swallow.
I'm using a small ripple as an effect to exaggerate the movement. But yes,
That's literally the opposite of what exaggeration is.
but when
Terrence, Terrence,
is exaggerated.
Terrence, think of a tennis ball and a sock,
But when
and then
it's
just push the sock along.
long,
That's what it's like.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
it can't get the
first
squish
push.
action Yes, because then it's
Okay.
pushing and it's still being caught.
Right. So if it's too big, okay.
So when it's too big, that muscular movement doesn't do
I love how we're
anything.
getting lessons in
hey,
inserting.
Plus your
Guys,
booty
do you
hole
remember?
doesn't
do you
like to
remember-
open that wide on purpose.
Do you remember in grade 10 or 11
One
when
man,
we
one
went
jar.
into the bathroom on the top floor? And there was like that one like this big in the toilet. Do you remember?
No.
Yes.
That whoever pushed that out.
And they didn't even
Fuck.
wipe.
Yeah, there was no toilet paper. So, do you think maybe it was like a horse or something that they brought as a joke? There's no way
And
that
just
was.
got it to shit in the toilet.
Dude, the toilets are so much nicer at the school now. Like when
Didn't
we were
bring
there,
the
the
horse.
doors didn't lock. The paint
So what?
was
Somebody went and
peeling.
just carried that shit and just put it into the toilet.
Look
There's
at
no
my
way someone
horse.
pushed that out and didn't wipe.
Well, you never know. You know, you get the
Oh, maybe they flushed
No, no,
and
no.
the toilet paper
No.
went down.
Or they flushed, everything went down, and then that was just like, you know, like the Titanic broke in half, and that's why it like sank. Like the shit just didn't break in half.
So
and it
you
just-
we actually only saw half turns. That's actual Jason.
Or you could have seen half.
Because Jason did it actually. That's why he doesn't want to face up to having seen it, because he knows he flushed the toilet paper and that just stayed, so he ran away.
100%.
Bro, that thing was bigger than my arm at the time.
Oh
I don't know. How
gosh.
I don't know how you pushed that out. Vincel, you're gonna be away next week again.
I'm gonna be away next week again.
Where are you
Going to
next
the-
week?
Going on conference for work. We are going to a part of the Drakensberg. Well, it's in kind of the Berg. It's called Little Switzerland. Is the little resort we're going
been
to.
there.
And yeah, it's pretty
Sounds
sweet.
familiar.
We were there last year. So yeah, looking forward to it. Gonna take my own car this time though. I'm not going in a combi. Screw that. Because so the work.
Yeah, the burger's not that far. Drive yourself.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour drive. But the
3
thing
hours.
is with the work, so I'm staying in Kloof. You two will know where Kloof is. Our South African KZN viewers, you know where Kloof is.
Yaku knows where Cliff is, yeah.
Yaku. Now,
The viewer.
the viewer. So now, I have to drive from Kloof, go park at the airport, because the shuttles are being arranged for the airport because the Eastern Cape and the Western Cape fly in. Then we all get on shuttles. Then I must come. So then I drive an hour to the airport. I sit for an hour, maybe 2, waiting for everyone to arrive. Get on a shuttle, drive for 4 hours to the Berg.
Are these people that you don't
Work
really speak to that much?
No, I get along with all of them.
No, but like you're not like your acquaintances. You're not good buddies.
Yeah, 1 or 2 of them I am, but not so much so that I want to spend 7 hours
that's
on
that's
a
the question
bus.
I'm asking. Yeah.
No. Because it's also, they're not hiring luxury buses.
Yeah,
It's like a school
it's-
trip.
Yes.
So it's not enjoyable. No aircon, no radio. I mean, yes, the banter's good, but
In January. Damn.
in January, so I was like, no.
Do you have Akon? Yeah, she's blowing. Do you not remember that, Jason?
Hey, when you do that, your room lights up. Oh, now it's getting dark again.
Do you not
Yeah.
remember that, Jason?
Flashbang.
Do it again.
Jason, do you not remember that?
No, I don't.
When
What if I disappear?
Chester asked the bus driver, oh, I thought his tree was still there. His medicine cabinet's back.
There's a pram, there's a TV, there's a map I
And
made.
you are very blown
You
out.
are the second coming of Jesus at the moment.
I'm so yellow.
Put your hands in front of the camera.
You got jaundice.
Yeah, no, pull it away. Yep, pull it away.
Sweaty. Oh,
Anyway, on a school trip, Chester asked, because he wanted Akon on the radio. So he asked the bus driver, do you have Akon? And the bus driver said, yes, she's blowing.
Oh, no.
wow.
I can just imagine
so-
Chester's reaction after that.
Well, yeah, he spoke, that was grade 8. He spoke about it until probably last year.
Chester, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Jason, because Vensel's going to be gone next week, we need to come up with an idea to prove that he doesn't watch the videos. Like, we have to put something in, and if he doesn't comment what that thing is,
On the next podcast.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what? And if he, yeah.
Well, we're not
So
going to
was-
say it now,
We're not
obviously.
going to say no.
I mean,
I'm
you
s-
should
I
have
was-
told me this plan to begin with, because now I'm gonna definitely watch
Still
that
not
one.
gonna
video.
There we
watch
go. So that's how we're going to get you to watch one. Finally.
Finally, we'll get a view. Okay, so before I sign off,
No. Before you sign off, we got. I know we got 4 subscribers from our false giveaway, because they all came complaining to me.
what?
So remember, we had our $1,000 giveaway.
No. But I said to celebrate hitting 1,000. Have we hit 1,000?
No. But
Exactly,
they thought
so
that
they
we
must
were
wait.
going to.
Well, that
All-
you know
all
what
4 of
you know
them.
what you know what Think did.
You know what thought did? Planted an
I
egg
thought
and
it
thought
was
a chicken would
I
grow.
thought it was gonna be a fart, but I had to go to the toilet because it was a
Bro.
shit.
Bro, even I clicked off at this point.
You could have delivered that so
Vincel,
much better.
but tell me what happened.
Yeah, I know that was really bad.
Did someone message you? Someone you know?
Mommy, does farts have lumps in it? No, my
Oh,
darling. Okay, well
was
then I
it-
just shut myself.
Was it our latest subscriber?
There was,
Did he say, "Where's the giveaway"?
I don't know who was our latest subscriber.
Someone who's just come back into your life.
Oh, dude, I got. Yes. He was one of
Okay,
them.
cool. Okay, anyway, so I made a wonderful mistake. Uploaded a video to my channel building Lego, and currently it's a 1 out of 10, which is in YouTube terms really good. It's performing the best, first out of 10. So that means that I'm going to be financially bankrupt because I have to buy more Lego. Put out more Lego videos. I even got comments saying, "We love this video." So
See if the
you haven't
charity
seen
store
it,
has some stuff.
not Lego, bro. They'll be missing
you
pieces.
Yeah, but you wanna you need
That's
to
the
build like
point. That's
No,
the
but
video.
you
You
need
get
to
to the
build the
very
latest.
end and it's missing
Yeah.
a piece, and you're like, oh no.
Bro,
and
I
you
would
throw
drop
it in.
kick my everything.
No, that's the point. That's the video. It's
I'm
missing
not
a
making that
piece.
video. I'm sorry, I can't. My OCD would go crazy. I need to have it.
No, but don't you
I'm gonna
have
buy the
Lego
newest
stores
Marvel,
that's up?
the newest Marvel logo. It's €100.
And then
Jeez,
put
yeah.
it under your dartboard.
No, I'm put it here in front of me, and then like
wow.
four-
So it's
four
taking
buttons.
our place. Yeah, I know. Vince, I asked him the same thing before you joined. I said, "Where have you put our pictures of us up yet?" No, I just got a no. That was it. And he went, and then he started typing to a client or something. So I was like, "Thanks." After you asked us for ideas, we gave you an idea and nothing. Cool.
Jason, do you have any subscribers on your OnlyFans?
No, I didn't get anyone. So obviously I'm promoting wrong.
Okay, so we can.
Say you promised. Did you
Say it
actually do
again.
it?
Say it again. What was the?
Jason does Dunstable on my OnlyFans. So if you want to subscribe to my OnlyFans, if you go to Jason does Dunstable, you can see me there. It's just 99p per month subscription. So get it while it's hot.
Oh wait, no, P. Sorry.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
about
like 20 rand.
22 rand a month.
Bro,
Yeah.
people are making bank on that shit.
Exactly. No, I'm making bank on that. But if I get subscribers,
You should have started
yeah,
on
Jason does
Feed
Dunstable.
Finder.
Cool. Vincent, where can they
that's my
find
next
you?
one.
They can find me on Feed Finder at Don't You Dare. I'm kidding.
Don't you dare.
It's actually a good one. It's actually a good handle.
They can find me on Instagram to see all the pictures of my baby. Actually, no, I won't let them see them. But I'll let them follow me. I won't follow you back, though.
At what age do you stop posting your child on social media? Just a general question, not you specifically.
I think going off the trend I seem to be on. For the first year, it's every month. And then it's just every year after that.
Yeah, but you got to stop at some point.
When they're
there's,
18.
there's creeps in the world. No, like,
There's creeps of the world even when they're young.
yeah, so don't put them online, is what I'm saying.
Don't put them.
Don't put them online, is what I'm saying.
Don't put their cute little
Don't put
bums
them
online.
online.
Cool. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Great.
Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And thank you so much for making it this far.
And tell
If
us
you
how to
can.
end our videos better. Give us some suggestions.
If you make it to Vincent, no one's made it to the end of the video ever.
I have. I've made it to the end of the video.
Same. Yeah, there's three of us. Well, actually, no, Vincent doesn't watch.
I'm good at finishing.